Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. So we're going to have a look and see what you need to know at this time for your highest good. This is going to be for any significant Pisces placements you may have, whether that's your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus sign, your Mars. You have a lot of placements in Pisces, a lot going on, and a lot of planets in Pisces. This could be relevant to you. Or if you're dealing with the Pisces, just remember roles can be reversed. And take what resonates, disregard the rest. Don't force anything to fit. If nothing makes sense, it either hasn't happened yet or it could just not be your reading today. And if that's the case, always feel free to check out any other video on the channel that you feel drawn to, because your messages could be there. Thank you all so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, and for subscribing to the channel. And if you're new, welcome. This is Pisces Tarot and Advice, and my name is Monica. If you want readings for all the signs, I do that on my other channel, Advice to Think Twice, linked below. All right, all that being said, guys, we have a cute deck today. I hope you like it. I think it's very beautiful, very elegant. You'll let me know. Okay, and sorry if I talk fast, guys. Sometimes I can't really control what I'm saying or how fast I'm saying it or how it's coming out when I'm channeling. It's a challenge. If you do this kind of work as well, you know that it's a challenge. It depends on how you receive your messages, and you have to figure out a way to pass them along as close to the original message as possible. So it can be a challenge, especially when you're not, yourself and you're not thinking straight, like I've been with this migraine. I try to be, if I catch myself like, okay, I think that was too fast, I do try to slow it down, but hopefully you can follow along. Hopefully you're receiving the messages as they're intended. And thank God for that speed option on the videos, right, on YouTube. But yeah, just so you're aware, I'm aware. There's not always anything I can do about it. All right, Pisces. It's just the fun of being a channel, isn't it? Let's see what's going on for Pisces at this time. Okay. So this is going to be the situation that's being highlighted for us at this time. And these are the developments we can expect to see happen. Okay. And if you guys hear like my breathing changing, it's the same thing. It's just because of the channeling. It's not because I'm bored or I don't like what I'm doing and that's why I'm breathing so hard, like, ugh. No, it's literally, it takes it out of me, right? All right, Pisces, just a little behind the scenes. Here we go. Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This can be stability, but it comes from a sense of, I just, with this card, whenever I see it, regardless of the deck, I only hear like mine, It can be a bit of hoarding energy. It might be, I want to make sure that I have everything I need. So the sense of stability comes from, I want to acquire, I want to accumulate, I want to make sure I have everything I need, right? And it can sometimes come across as a very guarded energy, because it then becomes, well, I have this now, this is mine, I don't want to lose it, right? And so that puts us in a different extreme. So let's see. Current situation, the Four of Swords, another Swords. So for some of you, the Four of Swords with the Four of Pentacles talks about the fact that you have to budget. Maybe you're not feeling well with the Four of Swords. Maybe you have to take some time off work or time off your responsibilities. And you're budgeting, and that could be your money, but it could also be your resources, your energy resources. You're careful what you're spending and where. It could also be managing and budgeting while you're waiting for something. The challenge, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. Big choice, big commitment. So whether you're waiting for someone to choose you, if it's to do with the job, if it's to do with a romantic relationship, if it's to do with collaboration of any sort, or you have to make a decision and you're taking time out to figure out what you really want to do, because you're in a stable place where you are, and you don't really want to be upsetting that and take unnecessary chances. So you want to make sure that what's in front of you is a stable offer. In the foundation, we have the Six of Swords. This is transition, okay? And you are in a transition phase, Pisces. We've seen that in your readings. Isn't this card beautiful? I like this deck. I think it's called the Runway deck, Runway Tarot or something like that. But yeah, you're ready to move from where you are to where you want to go, okay? You're ready to change your job. You're ready to change your location, change residence. You're ready to change status when it comes to relationship. You're ready to leave something behind for something better, okay? Because the Six of Swords talks about we're leaving the bad stuff behind, troubled waters and all that, right? And we're headed towards tranquility, peace, healing, another 6 energy, okay? So we have 2 4s and 2 6s so far. 7 of Swords in the recent past. There could have been some sort of betrayal, some sort of deception that you found out about, and now that's why you have the decision. Do I stay in this knowing that I can't trust it, or do I go? For others of you, this is where you've been planning for a move, you've been planning for a transition, and you've not been telling people, okay? Strategy. Look at it on the mind, the Fool. You want a fresh start for yourself, Pisces, and you have your sights on something new, a new person, a new job, a new place, a new environment, a new dynamic, a new idea that you want to manifest and you want to make reality. And you're waiting. It's a pause energy, and it could be because someone else needs to make a decision, or it could be the pause energies because you have to make this decision, make it clear before you can set out and put this transition process in motion. Make it clear for everyone, okay? Because if it's your decision, you've been keeping it to yourself, so now it comes to telling everyone, making it clear, making it official, and that will be your start, okay, with the Fool. If you're waiting for someone else to make a decision, to see what happens, to see if they give you the job, to see if they choose you, however that makes sense, then this is you saying, I'm ready to go. I just don't know what they're going to do, you know? So what's happening today? Oh, nice, nice. We have the Chariot, Cancer energy, victory. We have the Magician, new beginning, comes after the Fool. This is where it's like, okay, we know we want to do this. We've established that. Let's sit down and talk about it. Let's put it all on the table. This could be interview, negotiation, discussing terms. This could be someone showing you around. So if you're looking to buy a place, or if you're looking to work in a new location, or you're starting your job, or you're showing interest in something, this is where someone gives you some sort of tour. That's very specific, but there you go. And the Ace of Cups, new beginning that fills your heart and your bank account, okay? Very interesting. So Pisces, expect good news, either an offer presented to you if you're waiting for an offer, or a follow-up in terms of, okay, yeah, you got this, let's discuss terms, let's negotiate this and that and the other, let's show you where you're going to be working, let's show you what you're going to be doing. If you bid on something, you're successful. If this was you applied to be someone's roommate, or to be someone's housemate, or to be to become part of a community of sorts, a club, an association, this is where they're saying, yeah, you got in, you're accepted, let's show you around, let's, you know, that kind of thing. Or this could be someone asking you out on a date, someone telling you you're victorious, you stand out, they choose you, however that makes sense, okay? And it's basically, with the Ace of Cups, it makes you so happy. This is what you wanted to hear, all right? So that's what I'm seeing in these cards. So the wait time is over. If the decision, if you've made up your mind, because with the Lovers, it takes 2, okay? And maybe the waiting period came from you and another person, or you and another party having to align for both of you to make the decision that you choose each other, okay? So if it's a job situation, for example, you go through what's available and you choose one. And it needs, the alignment comes from that company also needs to choose you for this to come together. Makes sense, right? love life. You obviously need to choose someone to say, yeah, I want to be with that person, or I want to get to know them better. And unless they choose the same, yeah, they want to choose Pisces and get to know Pisces better, there's no alignment, therefore it can't go anywhere. Therefore it's either still on hold while someone figures it out, or it's just not going to happen, right? So this is where I'm seeing alignment. What you want wants you. And this is your new beginning. Okay, that you've been hoping for, waiting for, planning for. So let's see. Let's get more cards out here for Pisces. This lamp is not helping me, but it's too late now. So let's just carry on. All right, let's get more cards out here for Pisces. Four of Swords in the current situation, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you've been waiting for this. Either you've been putting off this decision, or you've been waiting for this for quite some time with the Nine of Wands. But you didn't give up. That's the key. You didn't give up. The Lovers in the challenge position, the Hangman. Yeah, Pisces energy. There was a bit of a wait time here to do with aligning the two options, the two parts, the two parties aligning and saying the same thing, basically choosing each other. And it's been quite some time. It took a while, and it can be because something wasn't available yet, or someone wasn't available yet, so they had some, or one of you had to sort out their stuff on their end before they could come your way. It could have been something like that. Or it could have been just a very lengthy process of application and interviewing and a lot of applicants to go through and stuff like that, right? Six of Swords in the foundation, the Star. This is something, Aquarius energy, major arcanas, you've been wanting and wishing for quite some time. The Star is something that is like a long-held dream, a long-held wish that is now manifesting. It's coming into fruition with the Ace of Cups. It's also about getting the yes, waiting for a yes, to move on, to move forward. Seven of Swords in the recent past, the Three of Wands. I feel like for some of you, you turned your back on something that you couldn't trust, or someone that you couldn't trust. You always had to be careful. You always had to be in a defensive position, or they made you justify yourself all the time, or they were like micromanaging and criticizing every little thing, nitpicking. They were never satisfied with what you were doing and who you were, or, you know, stuff like that is what I'm getting with this combo. And in the recent past, you made the decision to turn your back and see what else is out there. Okay, this is the Three of Wands, is where we're opening ourselves up to possibilities. I want to see what else is out there. So we started applying. We sent out resumes. We didn't tell anyone. Or we started looking around to see if anything else or anyone else catches our eye, type of situation. And then there was something, but because you had to get yourself out of this properly, it may have taken some time, right? So this is where you opened up to options and possibilities, but you still had to run out the contract. You still had to give out a notice period. You still had to break up with this person to pursue this person, you know, that sort of situation. The Fool on the mind, Eight of Swords. You are raring to go. You're like, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go. It's been frustrating for you to have to sit still. It's been frustrating for you not to take action, not to just set off, not to just, you know, just go. I feel like you've been fighting with yourself. You've been in two moods or modes, right? On the one hand, you're saying, I need to wrap things up properly. I need to close this out, close that out before I start that new thing. And then on the other hand, you were saying, like, why can't I just take off? Why do I need to tell people anything? I could just take off, disappear, and go start my thing in the other direction, you know? Because you were really ready to go once you made up your mind. And for those of you, there's the frustration that comes from you made up your mind, but you were waiting to see what the other person or what the other party does, right? And it's like, I'm having a new beginning with the Fool, with you or without you, but I'm waiting to see what your answer is and what your response is, because I would like to have this beginning with you rather than without you. So I'm giving it time to see what you do. But at the same time, I'm mindful of putting myself on hold, and you just had to find that balance, and it hasn't been easy. So let's see, the Chariot, the Magician, the Ace of Cups for Pisces. We have the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Five of Swords. I feel like this is the person you're leaving behind. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with the King of Pentacles. And the Hermit here, Virgo energy. You're taking your power back from this person. You're withdrawing. They have an opinion about it with the Five of Swords. I feel like when it comes to you and this other person, if it's not job related, and so that's how your money's tied up to that, somehow they had access to your money or your resources, and the fact that you're taking that away, they have a problem with it, you know? It's not even about you. It's about what they're losing because you're leaving. Okay? Not the best energy. Someone who's money hungry, someone who's power hungry, likes to have control. This could be a micromanager in this type of combination. But your mind is made up. Okay, the Five of Swords can be their energy, where they're trying to make like snide comments or plant doubt in your head or be rude to you or whatever the case may be. But it could also be your energy with the Hermit, where you're taking no prisoners and no BS, pardon my French. And whatever they're trying to do, you're pushing back, right? As long as you still have to deal with them until whatever this is final. And where is Pisces headed? The Two of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Freedom, independence, new experiences, new information, growth, confidence, happiness, passion in your life, a new contract in terms of new job, new lease, or getting to know someone new that brings a lot of passion into your life. And that could be in a creative sense or a romantic sense. But you're definitely choosing this new direction. This new direction is lining up with you. Under the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Wands. So what you're leaving behind is an environment where there's a lot of instability. There's a lot of hot and cold behavior. There's a lot of someone being very impulsive and then trying to come back and pretend like nothing happened, because no boundaries and because they don't really respect you. They like attention, they like drama. May have been on again, off again relationships or situations with this person, or in this situation with the Four of Cups, and you finally just had enough with the Five of Cups. The straw that broke the camel's back, as I say that with the Ten of Wands, was some sort of lie or some sort of deception. It could be online. They were flirting with other people, Page of Wands, Nine of Wands. Or someone's controlling behavior, and you had to choose yourself and step away. All right? And what you've been waiting for, either this is where you're making the decision, you're making your choice and you're making it known, and you're taking off, you're starting your new path. You do have something else that you're working with or moving towards though, okay? Because you have a choice with the Chariot and with the Two of Wands. You're leaving one thing to go towards another. If it's not a specific person, situation, job, whatever, then all you know is, I want a fresh start. And that's your other, right? You're leaving this behind, and your other option that you're headed towards is a fresh start. I don't care, right? Away from you, away from this restrictive situation, away from this type of dishonest behavior, controlling tendencies, etc. For the most part, you've been waiting on something. So again, the timeline is where you were. You discovered some dishonesty, betrayal. You couldn't count on this person, very unreliable, in and out, hot and cold. And you made a decision at some point in time to open yourself up to other possibilities. You said, you know what, I'm not going to address this. I'm not going to have a conflict about it. I'm not going to have a confrontation about it. What I'm going to do is quietly just open up my options. If anything else stands out, I'm going to go for it. I'm not going to hold myself back anymore. Because I feel like there have been occasions with that Four of Cups where you were presented with other options and you chose to stay here because you felt like you were being loyal to the situation. And so when this betrayal comes out, however that makes sense, you told yourself, you know what, I'm not going to fly off the handle. However, if something else comes along, I will consider it. Okay? And something else did come along, and it's a lot better, like no comparison. You know, it's clear, and it's balanced with 2 6s here, and it's equal, and it's mutual. And so you took some time to make up your mind what you were going to do about it, because there's a lot to wrap up to pursue it, and you're either making up your mind and going for it, if that was what was holding things up, you making up your mind and making it clear, making it known, or for others of you, you're making it clear, making it known by applying or asking for it or speaking it out or whatever the case may be. And now you've been waiting to see what the other person or the other party does. And if that's the case, communication is coming in, an offer is coming in, confirmation is coming in, and your new beginning can actually start. Okay, this new path for yourself can actually get going. So let us know what this new beginning is for you. Let's share our good news here. If you get confirmation that you got the job, if you get confirmation that you got the transfer, for some of you just want out of a team because you just don't trust those people. You don't necessarily want to leave the whole company, but you just don't want to be there. So this could be confirmation of the transfer, working with other people now. You got in, I hear. So I don't know if that's to do with schooling or programs or projects or associations and anything like that, but I hear you got in, so you're going for it. You got whatever it is. I just hear like you got it, you know. The home, what you asked for, what you applied for, what you bid on, or the confirmation that the other person or the other party wants the same thing as you. So now it's like, okay, it's coming together with the Magician. It's making it clear, it's making it known, and it's coming up with a plan. Where do we go from here? Okay? But there's a lot of happiness. There's a sense of freedom. And a sense of a wish come true. After some time of waiting. Okay, quite some time of waiting. So let's see what okay. Else this Pisces needs to know. So we have, my life is a mirror. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. Yeah, you've outgrown a situation, Pisces. You've outgrown some people, and that's okay. For the longest time, you stayed there because you were loyal to it, even though you kind of, you know, you knew you outgrew it, but you stayed loyal to it. And then something you come across, something you find out, something you realize, I don't know what it is, it'll be different for everyone, just enables you to say, you know what, if an opportunity comes along again, I'm not going to reject it off the bat. I will entertain it. And if it's a good opportunity, I will take it. Okay, I'm ready for change, is what I'm seeing there. And I also feel like I should get one more. One more for Pisces. So yeah, whatever was on hold or on pause, either because you put it on hold or on pause or someone else, is now getting unstuck in a very big way because a big decision is made and the alignment is finally happening. I am totally adequate for all situations. I am one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. Absolutely, Pisces. You're standing up for yourself. You're taking your power back from something or someone that was very controlling, very restrictive, held you back, tied up your resources, tied up your money, chipped away at your self-confidence for a long time. Maybe you weren't even aware that that's what they were doing. And the realization was someone came up and told you, right? Or someone asked you questions that made you realize that, hold on, what they're doing isn't okay. I thought it was normal, but now that you mention it, and it really isn't. You know, now that you mention it, I have turned down many opportunities because of their opinion. Or, you know, if it's someone around you, something like that, right? But this is you understanding your self-worth and opening yourself to opportunities, regardless of what other people think. Okay, you hold the power and you have the wisdom to choose for yourself, and that's what you're doing. Okay, so Pisces, this is what I have for you at this time. I hope the reading helps you. I hope it makes sense. Let me know in the comments. I hope I make sense. I made sense, because I'm still dealing with migraine. But yeah, let me know, guys. Okay, let me know. I'm gonna leave it there, and let me know what you think of the deck. I think it's really beautiful. If you're into fashion, especially, and stuff like that, it's very aesthetically pleasing, for me anyway. So I hope you enjoy it as well. But yeah, looking forward to your thoughts. Let me know what this is for you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.